Hello, welcome to the second episode of Let's Play Skyrim. As you can see, the screen looks a little bit different. Uh, my last video got cut short. I don't know why. Went on for about an hour. Uh, I think we'll try to maybe uh, cut them down to about 30 minutes because that's a very long video. So, basically, I where it cut off was only a little bit after I got out of the cave and I searched around this first camp. So I just got to this point, and here I am. You can see I'm on a different character. I realized I didn't really want to start a new playthrough of a character that I've kind of already played before. So this character is kind of the same. She's an Argonian, but the idea with kind of this class is I wanted to be a shadow scale and kind of have different have some of the class examples from Black Marsh. I shouldn't have looted all of that from that guy, but whatever. Uh, so the idea will probably be obviously leather, stealthy abilities, maybe a little bit of illusion. Um, what else would I want to do with all this? Get some diseases, might become a vampire. We'll kind of play it as it goes. I probably will perk into restoration. So, let's see. I said last time we just did the normal start. We're just gonna go to Riverwood right now. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's put this bow on. I did have one topic I wanted to talk about, but let's just play the game a little bit. Um, I'm kind of liking this format. Well, probably I want to do a. Where do I want to go to? We need to go to that those stones real quick. I want to do a video about Dragon Age Inquisition. Recently, kind of got back into that game, and I got it. I think when it first came out. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do Thief? Uh, uh, cancel. Maybe the Mage. Catch stronger and lasting spells and scrolls. I really, I really don't like this power. The power is you have to use it and you have to kind of target the person that you're actually going to do, and I don't know. It gets you a little bit of gold, but like at the most I've ever gotten is 50. But that might be because I kind of use it just on kind of low level characters or low level enemies. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Um, let's see. Yeah, so I've been getting into the Inquisition a little bit. Um, I've before I started playing it, I've been watching videos about people's thoughts about that game and how. Um, actually, probably gonna want that. Yep, want that. Boom, boom, and just people's thoughts on how it's a bad game, and well, I'll get into that when I get through that series. So now, let's see, what do we want to do? I think I just want to head straight to Riftwood because I have a lot of loot and stuff to get rid of. One thing that I did change about this game compared to the other one, I went with Hadvar, so I didn't have to deal with that little buggy beginning area. Um, just didn't want to deal with that, so we went with Hadvar, and I did something else where the Hunterborn mod, and I think I forgot to do this in my last video. All these mods, I don't know if uh, I should give credit. I mean, obviously none of these mods are mine, so I'm not taking credit for any of these mods. Um, but I know the names for a lot of them. But anyway, I changed one of the settings to the hunter board. I said so that I get more materials for them, and I think I'm starting to see that it only applies to meat. I think, and maybe a few other things that you can get from animals looted. But get a little bit in the water. Oh, we want dragons, dragonflies. Hello. Maybe we can. Oh yeah, I lost them. Well, crap. That's. Oh, there's one. Can we get him? Can we get him? We got him. I think. Yeah, we got him. And I did that so I could show people what some of the stuff you can make, which, like I said in the last one, I think a lot of them are really cool stuff. It's just I wish you could. God damn it! Terrible shot. I tried to predict him. Why don't you come for me, you little dude? You just. Oh, he didn't come for me because I was in the water, I think. No? Well, this is embarrassing. Oh, there we go. He was going crazy there for a minute. Alright. Maybe. Nope, it's not what we want to do. That is too heavy. Too heavy. So I'm just gonna do this, field dress it, all that jazz. Let's see. The topic I wanted to talk about that I read an article about was veganism. And FYI, I used to be a vegan. And I used to be a vegan for I think 7 years. Maybe it was 6. I don't know. I started being a vegetarian in middle school, 7th grade, and I was just a regular vegetarian, so I ate like cheese and oh, another carcass, and and I can't really remember the reason. I think I just kind of felt bad that my dog died, and it became a thing of, you know, I did it for moral reasons and things, and then it kind of evolved into, well, I think maybe eating meat and these farms have an impact on the environment. I think when I had those thoughts about it was a while after I was maybe during the last 2 years of me being a vegetarian. And I just didn't like meat that much. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But the other thing was, and then after the moral thing, I did it just for health reasons, I guess. I don't know. I was kind of a bigger kid, and I thought, well, this will help me lose weight. And it kind of did, which is funny because, like, it did in middle school, and, that's probably just puberty, you know what I mean? Why I was slightly bigger than average and stuff, and I slimmed down a lot, like in 8th grade. But once I got to like middle school, I think I was. What am I doing here? I gotta be here. But like now, I still wear the same pants I did in high school. Well, I used to. A lot of that stuff just got kind of old. You know what I mean? Like that stuff. Some of that stuff was 10 years old. Gives you an idea of how old I am. But I used to eat a lot of like starches and carbs because I just wouldn't feel full and stuff. And I think so. So like I would just make these giant pots of rice and or like a lot. I'd eat a lot of mashed potatoes, and that's that's really not the way to go. And you know, you still need to eat a balanced diet when you're a vegetarian. Um, you know, beans, grains, fruits, veggies, and well, I just wasn't that knowledgeable about it. Um, and ultimately, I kind of failed at it. I guess I've always been kind of a skinny uh, person. Um, I mean, I'm not like anorexic or anything, but I can pretty much eat whatever I want. Like it was really funny. I don't want that. Um, when I started eating meat again, I took my mom and sister to a I took my mom and sister to a buffet. It was a Chinese buffet. Well, yeah, it was quote unquote Chinese buffet, and uh, well, let's say I kind of cleaned house. I think I got like 7 plates of food. It was the first time I've ever had crab legs, frog legs, eel. That might have been the first time I ever had sushi, like clams, uh, just oysters. It was. I remember. I remember my sister said something like, "Man, you eat like a starving werewolf," and they eventually, like my mom and sister, eventually left because I was still eating. I mean, they didn't leave. They just went outside the restaurant because they were like, "I'm stuffed. We can't just sit here and watch you eat. It's making us gross." So that's kind of the story of how my experience of being a vegetarian was, and um, well, let me take a break from talking about that. So yeah, that mod that lets you basically smelt anything that you find, and usually it's weapons or steel items, and it's about the best, one of the best mods there is. I absolutely love it. Uh, so this is what I'm doing. So I just loot everything, and then I can smelt everything, and then it gets you a lot of experience. Uh, Obviously, this may not be something uh, to do if you want to like level, quote unquote, professionally, and you want to. Because if you don't know about Skyrim, what happens is if you level this stuff, you it kind of levels people around you. So yeah, as you can see, I just leveled all that stuff, and I'll show it. I'll talk about it when I hit the skill. So let's keep going. This small controller sticking iron spear. I guess I kind of want that. Yeah, we could do an iron spear. Spear, shield, get rid of those. Oh, and some of you might say, well, you need to sell that stuff. No, because I'd rather have the experience, and I can do other things for money. So this is what I'm going to do. Uh, boom, 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 boom. All right, and then we can like make a pickaxe. Uh, that's done. So now I can level up. Get okay. This is what we're going to talk about, like with efficient leveling. And this exists kind of in a lot of RPGs, not just Skyrim. So what do we want to do here? Stamina. Um, so as you see, once you do level up at these skills, the smithing is level 22. Now, obviously, smithing doesn't help you too much in combat. You can like sharpen your swords and stuff, but if I can Go back. Uh, Now see, what you kind of want to do is level your combat skills. So that way you always know you're getting the most offensive and like or defensive capabilities that you can. I won't go into it. Most people should know kind of what kind of efficient leveling is. So if I can go down and my controller won't stick, there we go. Gonna get steel. Bam. Now we can smelt a whole ton more. I can find stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't want any of this stuff. I'm gonna find more of this stuff later down the road. Yeah, so you can see I'm even like smelting some of the light armor. I think that's the only really light armor that we can really smelt. Maybe the elven armors. Um, do that, do that, and that, and we're good to go. And now I can make a few things at the forge that I need, and I still am over encumbered. That's wonderful. And the guy isn't quite out here to help me sell my stuff. He's probably inside the building, I guess. I guess we can. Well, we could sell it at sell it in the other shop in town. So that's good. What is this? I don't need any of that stuff. Gotta make a clothes real quick before we do any of the selling stuff. Yeah, so I got a mod that lets you craft a bunch of clothes. Because the mage robes are like the... It can be annoying to like try to find the exact clothes that you want if you're doing like a mage build or some kind of bard build or whatever. But it even has a... Yeah, you can make fur, right? Or maybe it's not in here. Yeah, it's in a different tree that you can make, like the armor that looks like the fur armor, but it's clothes. We want to make a bunch of these. Oh yeah, this will level me up, and this will get you a lot of money too. I might, yeah, I'm gonna make it anyway. You see him leveling up my stuff. Just keep going. Do we want that? Or not? We're doing this alright. I'm gonna go way down here and craft robe of clothes that gives me better prices. Now we're gonna wear that, and it'll really help kind of level up your speech and all this other stuff. Now we're gonna level up real quick. See what do we want to do? To help. Smithing. No thanks. No, 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 no. So let's do. Uh, let's do one-handed, I guess, or maybe light armor. Yeah, I kind of like light armor. It kind of helps you in any situation. I guess not against mages, but most situations. Well, let's do a. Oh yeah, and I have a mod that gives you 2 points per. Well, it gives you an extra perk point per every 2 levels. So see now it's added. I'm actually going to go with this. If my controller can stop being a butthead. Okay, so that's good. Ah, crap. Alright, take 2. Alright, now we're good. I'm actually going to quick save it right here. Yeah, so slow. How much inventory space I got? Yeah, 521. Kinda crazy. Alright, do we want this? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll show you a little bit about this other part of this some more mods and stuff. Blah blah blah. I need to sell some stuff. Blah blah. We had a bit of a break-in. No, you don't. You're like the first store that's in the game. Yeah, I get it. There we go. I keep trying to skip the dialogue with the X because I've been playing the Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's A. So, weapons. Yeah, so that's, you know what? I forgot. There's one of the mods that I was mentioned. It has a little bit. It has a storage space in Riverwood for you, so that's pretty awesome. And we're going to use it. Although I was going to think I wanted to store one of these daggers, but the daggers aren't very good. They're pretty heavy for daggers, I think, and so. And I don't really want this assassins though. Sell those, sell those. I think we want to sell these. I want to sell the armor first because it's the cheapest and it's the heaviest. So we can get it up the way. So sell all this stuff. Maybe keep some of this stuff. Sell. I want to keep that stuff so I can disenchant it later down the road. What is this with? Well, that doesn't matter. Just sell it. I guess I can't deconstruct those. That's fine. Alright. Got a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold here and there. What else can I sell? Yeah, we want to. These are from this 100-board DLC, so we want to kind of keep all those. But I want to go ahead and get. I think that's really it. Let's see. I want to equip that, but I don't think. I don't think there's anything else I want to sell right now. Yeah. Okay. Good. How much space do I have? Let's go get Bane Doll real quick. So I get a companion. Yeah. Let me talk to this guy first. Blah blah blah.
I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood. Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous.
Okay. Talk to her. Hello.
Oh my, thank you for telling me the truth.
Alright, now I did that outcome so I could find Bane Doll. It can be it's a little painful to find them sometimes. If I put on my quests, I talk to Alvor, I need to start the Frostfall mod too. It's a survival mod. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Yes, it should automatically start when you get outside, or I think it does. Looks like Fane Doll's over here, maybe in the pub. Yeah. And I could give him some of the leather armor, I guess, so it'll be useful for that. To talk a little bit more about my, bring my veganism back up. I stopped, because, well, I don't know, there was just really nothing thinking about eating, like vegan food for the rest of my life, kinda, well, I don't know, there was just nothing I wanted to eat. Like, it's weird to describe, you know what I mean? Like, let me talk to this guy. Tweak options, let me figure out what I gotta do for this guy real quick. No.
I'm right behind
gotta kind of get him doing what you want to do. Uh, get in his let's see, what do I want him to be? Maybe like a barbarian type character. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now just keep him as being an archer for right now.
Let me know.
See.
What can I get for you?
So now I can give him some stuff. Come on. I'll just give him the fur armor. Right? Or do I want the fur armor? I kind of want the fur. Or do I want hide? Oh, good lord. Just give him fur. Just give him the freaking fur. Give him that. Anything else I can really give him that will give him a little bit of an edge. Give him that. I think I already gave him some bracers though. No, I didn't. So he just needs a helmet. Do. Give him that. Boom. He's good. Yep, alright. Good. Gravy. Well, I can, hold on. I need to get the stuff out. So, back to being my vegan. There was just, I remember I was hungry one day, and none of the stuff that I remember, like, liking to eat, none of it just really appealed to me.
What can I get?
And I think I remember, what's like one sandwich or trying lunch meat one time again gonna hurt. It was kind of like that, um, and I think I remember like a month or two ago I had been reading articles about how soybeans, and this was kind of before they really had the vegan. It's weird talking about it because it's like I'm not that old, but it's like I remember when they didn't have a lot of vegan options and stuff, and just like, there used to be only soy milk that you can get at the thing, and you might be able to get coconut milk, but it wasn't like, it was like in a can formed in a specialty. It wasn't like in with the milk. Now they got almond milk, cashew milk. Those are usually the more common ones that you'll find in like with the milk that's actually in the cold sections. But that they have like oatmeal or oat nut milk or something, and they have hemp milk, and a lot of these are really good. The last one of these like specialty milks I've had is macadamia nut milk, and that's really good. I really like that milk. Uh, and it was talking about this article that I was reading. It was talking about how soybeans have these compounds called like phytoestrogens, and not gonna lie, that kind of scared me.
We got rooms in
And
here. Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm.
and so I think there were just a few times where I just had a few sandwiches here and there with some lunch meat, and it just kind of grew. And it was a couple days before I mentioned taking my mom and sister out to eat, that I ate like a whole chicken, like I got it, like a whole rotisserie chicken, and
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
and yeah, I kind of never looked back. I still, I, yeah, we can probably get that. All right, that's good.
All right then.
And let's see.
Give me a mug of ale.
Let's see. I'm getting close to the 30-minute. Well, I'm probably already at the 30-minute mark. So I'll kind of wrap what I'm talking about with the veganism thing, and I'll talk about a little bit what are my thoughts on it now, or now at this stage. Um,
What can I get for you?
let's see. Let me think of what we need to do here. We need to talk to the Alvar guy. Let's do this real quick. Get some of these uh, alchemy traits learned. There's also I can't remember what his name is. I think it's Arthmore. I think he's a probably just someone fact check this for me. But he has really good mods, and one of them changes how you do the skill thing, or it changes really all the different talents you get from your skill tree. And it's got where is it? The alchemy. Once you get to level 30, where is it? Come on. Where is it? Yeah, you eat an ingredient, it reveals all of its effects. So that's very helpful. I usually kind of try to make a beeline to that when I can. And this character will probably do a little bit of alchemy, poison, lizard people stuff. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. I think next time we'll continue kind of doing the Riverwood stuff. We won't go directly to Bleak Falls. We might explore a little bit. I always kind of like exploring the area a little bit, then going there, and then going straight to White Run. Yeah, White Run. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.